standoff in weighing each other up. I hope we'll see more probing than possession.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Nicolas Otamendi. He's a fine defender, both in the air and on the ground, and a real tough competitor who loves a physical duel. He knows how to pick out a pass too, and he'd be looking to get his team moving forward as soon as any opposition attack breaks down. He often likes to step into midfield.
Okay, interesting. Paredes herring after the ball here. Andreas Pereira. Oh, that's a Rodrigo! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Sabinho! No way through, so back it comes. Alvarez. Tagliafico. Now it's to Paul. And he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! Great effort, but no way through. Marquinhos cuts it out. Lucas Perry, long ball by the goalkeeper. He has found the way through. Garnacho. Rodrigo. Savinho. And here's Rodrigo. And a chance! He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he thumps it clear. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Muscular approach does pay off here. De Paul. Montiel. It's Rodrigo de Paul. Nice looking ball. That's not going far. But the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's played forward. Tagliafico gets over and intercepts. Montiel shifted upfield. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Played out wide. Looking for a decent ball in. Bruno Guimaraes. So who's he picking out? Turns and goes back. Savinho. Romero gets it away. De Paul. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Andreas Pereira. And here's the chance to counter. Montiel. Otamendi. Romero. De Paul. Romero. McAllister. Has a look and plays it forward. Nicely intercepted. Andreas Pereira. Oh, it's played in. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Lofted upfield. McAllister. Tagliafico. And here's Garnacho. Tagliafico. Garnacho. Tagliafico. He's found a way through. And that's come loose. That has been knocked clear. Played out to the right. Here's Rodrigo. Here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. It's a throw in. And here's Pereira. Climbs up big. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's hoisted clear. There will be a throw-in. Tagliafico with the clearance. Tagliafico forwards and with intent. De Paul. Paredes. Lucas Paqueta. Vinicius Junior. Showing good feet. Played into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Alvarez. Garnacho. That's a delicate pass. Messi. Lovely feet. A chance to play it in. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Clears it away. Bruno Guimaraes wins the duel this time. Aim forwards. And here's Savinho. Caresses it through. Gone behind for a goal kick. Cuts out the pass. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Gabriel. Good play on the left-hand side here. Savinho. But they've got rid. Andres Pereira. Lobbed in behind. Now here's the delivery. Romero with the clearance. Messi. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Savinho. McAllister. Alvarez. Ambitious ball here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Marquinhos. Marquinhos gently done. Some good work on the right flank here. Savinho. Lucas Paqueta. Great position here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Plenty waiting in the middle. Bruno Guimaraes. He's well positioned here. Lucas Paqueta. Here's Rodrigo. Rodrigo! And that has been clubbed away. And that's a throw. De Paul. He's shifting through the gears here. Montiel, and it's lofted through here. The Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Moved on forwards. Sapinho. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Has another go! And the ball's come loose here. There's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter. Brazil, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Rodrigo, out to the right. And here's Rodrigo. He's having a shot! That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Garnacho. Oh, delicate chip through. Garnacho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Brazil making a good start. Nice level of intensity in their play. Now it's Messi. And now the breakaway. Little doubt, that is a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It's run loose here. Otamendi. He's through here. And here's Alvarez. Now then, the ball's come loose.
The ball really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Garnacho. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It's Rodrigo de Paul. De Paul played out towards the right wing. There are a few waiting for it. Messi, oh, good spread. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. McAllister. Now it's Garnacho. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Rodrigo is on his own. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Lucas Paqueta played out to the left flank. It's Guimaraes.
Brazil, but Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this.
Shapes to shoot! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Lucas Paqueta is the guilty party there. Savinho, searching passes played there. Rodrigo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. De Paul. Messi. Gets it away. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's really well cleared. And here's Alvarez. Vinicius Junior. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Alvarez. Great defending, strong and determined. Vinicius Junior played into space. Savinho. Bullish header! Goal! Brazil!
Brazil, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, listen, Peter, clearly they would have set their sights on winning the first match, and that's the way to go about it.
No way through there. Andreas Pereira. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Gabriel shifted upfield. Flashes it across. Out of play for a goal kick. Vinicius Junior. And here's Rodrigo. The ball gently done. Messi in acres of space. It's a mighty effort! It's a goal! They have come roaring back! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Alvarez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Argentina grab the equalizer and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's played forward. keeper has taken decisive action. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Alvarez. Messi chips it through. Oh, that's neat. The ball is loose, could be danger here. Garnacho puts the ball in. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Lucas Paqueta, aim forwards. And it's McAllister, out towards the flank. Cross goes, chance! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Romero. Otamendi gently down. Messi. De Paul. And here's Messi. Time to deliver. The cross comes in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, it is over the line. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior knocks it out wide. Tries a shot! Goal! Brazil! And again they hit the front. Martinez, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done for the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Brazil go into the lead. Romero. Tagliafico. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Tagliafico, forwards and with intent. Romero. Otamendi. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Clipped into the chance! Savinho. Can he deliver? Goes for a shot! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Brazil take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Savinho. Oh, played right into his path. Now it's Savinho. And he's heaved it away. Bruno Guimaraes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that is a little undercooked. Alvarez! Bruno Guimaraes. Paredes. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Messi. Alvarez! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And it's Andreas Pereira. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Vinicius Junior. That has been knocked clear. Messi. Now that's well seen too. Andreas Pereira. Bruno Guimaraes. And he goes cross-field. McAllister. Out to the right. He is through here. Messi. The ball played out towards the right wing. Andreas Pereira. Gabriel. That's a throw. Messi, and that's aimed into the middle. Marquinhos. Strong running down that left flank. Vinicius Junior has it out wide and in space. Savinho does really well to win the ball there. Romero is there. He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Messi. Now it's to Paul. Looking to break at pace. Oh, sweet feet. And he decides to cross it. Montiel tries to clear. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best. That is not the best ball, and He offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Out towards the flank. Garnacho! And that is a truly outstanding save.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Lucas Paqueta attempts a clearance. McAllister. De Paul. Played out to the right. Defending of the desperate variety. Lucas Paqueta. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Paredes. De Paul. Messi. McAllister. Oh, easy pickings there. Andres Pereira. Now it's Rodrigo. Savinho spread out to the left. Cross in, looks like a good one. Tries to get it clear. And there's his chance to lead the counter. McAllister. Romero. Tagliafico. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Have it back and can go again. Lucas Paqueta. Andres Pereira. Moved on forwards. It's a good run down the right. So who's he picking out? And that has been cleared. And it's Guimaraes. And here's Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta with the cross. Marquinhos. Marquinhos, nicely aimed pass. And it's played forward. Now it's Rodrigo. Now it's Savinho, aimed in towards the centre. McAllister. De Paul. Garnacho. Messi. Montiel. Nice physical challenge. And they can counter here. Oh, well measured. And it's Guimaraes. And here's Rodrigo. Romero forwards and with intent. That's very neat. Looking to go deep. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Played out wide. Up he goes! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Great defending, strong and determined. De Paul. Messi. Now it's De Paul. Cross, Nick, shot a goal! Goal! Quite exquisite, brilliantly dispatched.
Alvarez simply judged everything beautifully. That takes a lot of training ground practice, and we know what practice can make.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior with 2 goals already to his name. Hit into the middle. Tagliafico gets it away. McAllister. Romero. Otamendi. It's an inviting looking ball that. Oh, red, nice interception. Gabriel, aim forwards. Garnacho. McAllister. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's really well manoeuvred. Paredes. Romero, gently done. He's gone for a throw-in. Calmly anticipates. Marquinhos. Moved on forwards. The most accurate pass. Tagliafico. De Paul. Montiel. Messi. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. And he cuts out the supply. Lucas Paqueta. Savinho. Great work on the overlap. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta tries to thread one through. De Paul. McAllister. Aim forwards. He's got away. And here's Alvarez. Garnacho. Out for a throw. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Rodrigo! And it's come back out to him. He's got a goal! Martinez, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line in defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Brazil to blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. McAllister. Romero, gently done. Rodrigo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. McAllister. Garnacho. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez!
Great football, shots and save.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off at the end.
Montiel. Now it's Savinho. Succumbs to the pressure. Savinho. And that has been cleared. Now who's going to be first to this? He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Paquetá. Savinho. It's out for a goal kick. De Paul. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Romero. Paredes. Otamendi. Oh, good-looking ball. Savinho. And he welcomes it in. Not offside that time. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That looks a cracking ball. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Now then, the ball's come loose. Proves too strong. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Can he stop it going out? In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Savinho. Now it's Rodrigo. Ball's played through. Oh, that's nice. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Thinks about the shot. Andreas Pereira. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Savinho. Lucas Paquetá. It's a promising run he's making on the right. It's run loose here. Get a throw in. McAllister. Argentina are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And it's Messi. Montiel. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Bruno Guimaraes. Could move up a gear here. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Time to deliver. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good take in a good area. Movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gabriel makes the interception. Now it's Savinho. And it's Paquetá. Andreas Pereira. Oh, it's come loose. Deftly away. Out to the right. That's tidy. Lucas Paquetá. Garnacho was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
In with the challenge. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He can get that clear. Savinho. Andreas Pereira. And it's Andreas Pereira. Lucas Paquetá. Real chance, decent chance!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Andreas Pereira. Andreas Pereira. Andreas Pereira played back. Oh, that is asking, and he shoots. Oh, almost a sixth.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Andreas Pereira goes short. Savinho's cross. Bruno Guimaraes. Alvarez wins the duel this time. Alvarez absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Nice physical challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Alvarez. And that could set him on his way. Montiel is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Romero, McAllister, Bruno Guimaraes, and here's Vinicius Junior. That's really well manoeuvred, nicely intercepted. Lucas Paquetá, Marquinhos shifted upfield. And we're not going to make any further progress now. It's gone out for a throw-in. Marquinhos. Savinho. And here's Rodrigo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The pull forwards and with intent. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. That's really well manoeuvred. Ball's gone out of play. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! McAllister. Great defending, strong and determined. Good ball, good... And the shot! Sticks it away! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And that's it. That was always inevitable. Brazil are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
That's a good run down the left. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. De Paul, that's a nicely weighted pass. Marquinhos. Andreas Pereira. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now who's going to be first to this? Tagliafico. The ball is onto it in a flash. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Rodrigo. And here's Rodrigo. Rodrigo! Can he spark a counter here? And the pass is intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Paredes, aim forwards. This looks promising. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's played forward. Savinho. Played with finesse. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. McAllister. Romero, gently done. Lucas Paqueta, it's an imaginative pass. There's the shot! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Argentina really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Montiel is there, and he can get that clear. Andreas Pereira does really well to win the ball there. Marquinhos. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. And the shot! They've scored! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Paredes. De Paul. Otamendi. De Paul. Montiel. And it's Messi. De Paul. And here's Garnacho. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! Well, it was a chance, but neat and drift for the keeper.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Marquinhos. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, this is a great position. Driving on, a real charge here. Oh, smashing header! Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Cleared away. Looking for a decent ball in. Lucas Paqueta. That has been knocked clear. De Paul. A heavy challenge. Sabinho. Paredes gets rid without sophistication. Romero. Paredes. Taliafico. Romero. McAllister. Moved on forwards. Lucas Perry sends that a long way. Lucas Paqueta. And it's Andreas Pereira. And that's really well manoeuvred. Savinho. Up he goes! And that's past the post.
Brazil certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
De Paul. Paredes. De Paul. Montiel. Aim forwards. Alvarez! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Argentina are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Gabriel played over towards the opposite flank. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Rodrigo tries a measured ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's played forward. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. McAllister, Tagliafico, Otamendi, Montiel, Garnacho looks to get on the end of this. And here's Rodrigo, McAllister, now it's Garnacho, now it's Alvarez, Messi, now it's De Paul. It's run loose here. Lucas Paqueta. He has found a way through. Martinez claims it, and the danger passes. Tagliafico. Garnacho. McAllister. And here's Garnacho. Now then, the ball's come loose. Marquinhos. Lucas Paqueta. Savinho. Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes. Forwards and with intent. And that is as far as they're going to go. Otamendi. Paredes shifted upfield. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Tagliafico. Chance here to counter. Now it's Lucas Paqueta. He's found a way through. Now it's Andreas Pereira. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta! Montiel gets it clear. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 20.
Danger averted for now. And here's Pereira. Savinho. Rodrigo. Decent chance. He's cut it out. A chance to play it in. And here's Savinho. Out to the left it goes. And he whips it in. Martinez gets his gloves on it. Nice and calm. And it's Dybala. Garnacho. And here's Messi. Purring through the gears. Very nicely done. Dybala. Over to the left. That's an excellent interception.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Andreas Pereira. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tagliafico, gently done. Andreas Pereira. Rodrigo! Oh, terrific save. Andreas Pereira with the short one. Paredes aim forwards. And here's Savinho, looking here to chip it through. Played into space. Oh, what a climb! Well, it wasn't a great header in the end. Montiel, Messi, Otamendi, Montiel, and he cuts out the supply. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Vinicius Junior. It is quite a run he's making here. Now here's the delivery. Oh, that's not going to find its target. And it's played forward. De Paul. And it's Dybala. Jim, it looks to me as though both sides. Bruno Guimaraes with the foul. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Rodrigo. De Paul. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
De Paul. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Tries a deft little ball. Vinicius Junior has got himself a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Montiel with the clearance. And it's Guimaraes out towards the flank. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Otamendi.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
De Paul, that's a clever-looking ball. Has a quick glance. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Now, where's he looking? That has found him in acres of space. And out it comes again. And claimed it back swiftly. Good take and... Rodrigo! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
It's a mighty effort! He's scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Paredes. Dybala. Romero. Garnacho. Tagliafico. Now it's Garnacho. And here's Garnacho. Plenty waiting in the middle. Nice control. It's a good-looking delivery. Oh, shooting chance! He's kept it out. That's a great save.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
The pull, plays it short. Oh, it's come loose. That's really well manoeuvred. Romero. Dybala. The pull. Messi. It's wide. And it's Paquetá. Great run on the overlap here. That's good play. Savinho. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Rodrigo is fouled.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Following up! It's a loose ball. He'll try to keep this alive. Nice interception, well timed. Alvarez. Vinicius Junior. Garnacho proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very...
Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Good block, but at the expense of a corner. And he's there to clear it. Savinho forwards and with intent. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And here's Savinho. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Romero. Otamendi. Paredes. Otamendi shifted upfield. Messi finds himself offside. Lucas Paqueta, probing pass. Moved on forwards. So what can they make of this? And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Dybala. Succumbs to the pressure. Out to the left it goes. And the counter is on. Bruno Guimaraes. He's in plenty of space here. No joy, but a decent try. Tagliafico. Well read, nice interception. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos looks to the other side. Vinicius Junior. Montiel. Tagliafico. Paredes. And here's Alvarez. And here's Alvarez. Dybala. And here's the pop shot, surely! Aimed in towards the centre. And it's played forward. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Savinho. Now it's Savinho. Savinho's cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And it's Guimaraes. Caresses it through. Throw it. Lucas Paqueta gets into some space. And the finish! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, they could be caught out here. Montiel gets good distance on it. Gabriel, aim forwards. Paredes. Dybala. Romero. Montiel, gently done. Garnacho. Dybala. Paredes, forwards and with intent. Andres Pereira. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's in! Vinicius Junior. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Romero shifted upfield. Tagliafico. Muscular approach does pay off here. Argentina have a free kick. And that has been cleared. Andreas Pereira, and he welcomes it in. Otamendi cuts it out. Thinks one through. That'll be a corner. Montiel tries to clear. Waiting for it. Could be danger here. Andreas Pereira. There's the header! Tries to get it clear. Montiel. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Marquinhos, and the keeper's got it again. Vinicius Junior. And here's Rodrigo. Andreas Pereira. Lucas Paqueta. Savinho. Cleared away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Great run on the overlap here. Swings it across. And it's Paqueta. Andreas Pereira. Chance to shoot! And he's missed it.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Dybala. Garnacho. It's a quick ball upfield. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Savinho, that's a delicate pass. Montiel trying to keep this in. Romero attempts a clearance. Savinho. Can he finish? Romero with the clearance. is just caressing the ball. Point-blank header! Tagliafico can get it clear. Played it again. Brilliantly cut out. Sabino! Really well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Marquinhos played towards the other side. Gabriel. Marquinhos. That's really well manoeuvred. Tagliafico gets over and intercepts. Played into the middle. And it's Paquetá. Do have a chance to counter here. That is a brilliant interception. De Paul. Moved on forwards. Garnacho. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Dybala. Paredes. He's had a shot! Andreas Pereira. Played into space out wide. And he's there to get it away. Great run on the overlap here. He's got to be in here. Otamendi gently done. De Paul. And it's Messi. And here's Alvarez. Can he deliver? De Paul. Oh, it's played into the area. Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. Andreas Pereira. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's played forward. And that was very necessary. Oh, they could break here. Dybala. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Marquinhos. Andreas Pereira. Rodrigo. He's having a shot! And he steered it beyond the post. Montiel carries the ball down the right. Montiel, forwards and with intent. Taliafico. Alvarez. Great chance! Oh, denied at the last.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Climbs up big! And that is faded wide. Lucas Paqueta, done delicately. And the ball is out of play. Otamendi aim forwards. And it's Messi. Montiel picks it up now. Messi. Andres Pereira proves too strong. Dybala with a definite foul there. Paredes. Taliafico, and it's played forward. Dybala. Alvarez. Alvarez played out to the left flank. Great defending, strong and determined. That's going to go a long way. And that is out of play. And here's Garnacho. Alvarez. Now it's Alvarez. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Cleared without complication. Vinicius Junior. Now he's got space here. Paredes. Otamendi. Otamendi shifted upfield. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Savinho. Savinho looking to get on the end of this. Defending of the desperate variety. Alvarez, gently done. Savinho. That is lovely. He's in a good position here. Vinicius Junior delivers with... Oh, what a climb!
Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Now it's Alvarez. Taliafico. Oh, nice touch. De Paul. Montiel. Serves up across. Tries to get it clear. Dybala played through into space. Messi. And here's the Paul. Rodrigo. That's a cute ball. Oh, great chance! Takes a shot! It's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And now he has two.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Tagliafico. Paredes. And here's Alvarez. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed to get free. Now then, the ball's come loose. Romero clears it away. That's very neat. Savinho played out towards the right wing. Dealt with nicely by the defence. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Swings it across. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Argentina have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
And it's Andreas Pereira. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Dybala. Otamendi. Dybala. Otamendi. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. He slings it in. Romero getting this one clear. Simeone. Oh, good spread. And it's Messi. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Played out to the right. Fires it in low. Joelinton. Moved on forwards. Savinho. Now it's Rodrigo. Tries a deft little ball. And here's Savinho. Now it shoots! Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, sweet feet. Rodrigo. There's the delivery. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius. Vinicius Junior! Keeper always had the measure of that. Now it's Messi. Calmly anticipates. Marquinhos. Gabriel. Lucas Paqueta. Vinicius Junior. Dybala. Lucas Paqueta. Simeone. Simeone. Now he's got space here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Savinho, aim forwards. Paredes does really well to win the ball there. Simeone. Well read. The danger is averted. Vinicius Junior. And here's Rodrigo.
Rodrigo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Alvarez. And here's Messi. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. A searching ball out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. Brazil making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's made its way to him. Paredes. And here's Dybala. Been taken short, and it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Simeone's cross, no messing about, just bludgeoned away. Savinho, that's really well manoeuvred. He's shifting through the gears here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Simeone. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Montiel shifted upfield. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's played forward into the last 5 minutes. Dybala. And here's Alvarez. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitution for Argentina.
Lucas Perry, long ball by the goalkeeper. Otamendi. Well timed, excellent interception. Montiel. And it's Messi. Paredes. Montiel. De Paul. Alvarez. And there's the shot! Keeper is right behind it. And it's come back to the keeper. Otamendi. Montiel. Messi. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Out to the right. Play for a throw. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And it's Paredes. And here's Alvarez. Now it's Messi. And he shoots! Gabriel gets it away. It'll be a throw-in. Dybala. Paredes. Simeone. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Simeone providing an outlet on that flank. And he's been booked for simulation.
Correctly so, Peter. It's an element of the game we just can do without.
It's Rodrigo de Paul. Bruno Guimaraes, forwards and with intent. De Paul. Dybala. Messi. Montiel. And here's Alvarez! De Paul. And that has been clubbed away. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And here's Vinicius Junior. He's cut it out. Medina. Dybala. Medina. Dybala. That's really well manoeuvred. Argentina have reclaimed it. And here's Alvarez. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Now it's Joe Linton. Vinicius Junior. Alexandro. It's a mighty effort! Oh, taken with style! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
How many? Just how many?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's the Paul. Now it's Messi. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Now it's Simeone. Gabriel, aimed forwards. Vinicius Junior, shifted upfield. Dybala. Romero. Otamendi. Montiel. And it's Messi. De Paul. Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. De Paul. And here's Messi. He is just caressing the ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Plenty waiting in the middle. So who's he picking out? Dybala. Dybala played out towards the right wing. Vinicius Junior. Joelinton. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Ahead of those crossfield. Simeone. There's a counter-attack chance here for Argentina. Lovely feet. Medina chips it through. Messi. What a throw in. So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Substitution.
Lucas Paqueta. Otamendi. Medina. Savinho. Now it's Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Alexandro. Joelinton. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, he's trying it! And he's missed it. The changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's Messi. Now it's De Paul. Played out to the right. Montiel. Messi flings it across. Danilo gets good distance on it and reclaimed it in a trice. Otamendi. Montiel. Montiel, gently done. Marquinhos can get it clear. Montiel. This has gone, that's a foul. Long ball looking to counter. Dybala. Dybala. Now it's Messi. De Paul. Montiel. Barrenechea. And here's Alvarez. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
to genius. Argentina playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Savinho. Danilo. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Yeah, a callous act that was used to rescue a desperate moment, Peter. They dug a deep hole for themselves there.
Fabulous! A finish of true class! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Romero, Dybala, Montiel, moved on forwards, Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Marquinhos, and it's played forward, and it's Danilo. And here's Vinicius Junior. Alexandro, and he's lost his man here. And the keeper has it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Suffer the indignity of defeat on day one. Hope very much deflated. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, we can't dress it up. It's not a nice way of opening the group. They're immediately under pressure to bounce back in the next one, but they can cling to a few positives from this and get right back into the mix, I think.